mess around and cut myself. But anyway, always in the back of my mind is my cross travel feed. There's a cup clutch, I would call it. There's a worm gear. There is a concave inner to that gear, and there's a convex clutch that tightens up into that, and there's a shaft going through the whole mess that is basically a screw, and that screw pulls that clutch into that gear and gives you cross slide travel. I convinced myself that the back of that apron was inaccessible, even if I got it off the machine. But somebody, Chris Simpson, actually sent me a video. A guy who, I think it was a Model C, but it was the same apron, and he had that thing off the machine, and you could see exactly how it worked. And it's simply just a screw. Now, when I first got the lathe, the cross travel worked. Tighten up the knob, take off. Loosen it, it stopped. And I was doing a video, and the video is out there. I had the carriage travel going automatically and the cross slide simultaneously. And I turned the machine off without releasing the clutches, at least without relieving the cross travel clutch. So my next operation, I discovered that clutch knob was jammed up. It was now I did manage to break it free, maybe on 2 occasions. I was able to correct it. It's happened on the carriage travel just recently. I shut things down with the clutch engaged, and I took a little leverage to get that knob free again. So first I started with the vice grips, and let me grab this. Started gripping here and trying to bump that thing, to rock it. And of course I just gouged the hell out of this outside surface. I've since chucked it up and cleaned it up, and I made a promise to Fred Flintstone that I wouldn't use vice grips. Either here on my ER32 collet holder, I now have a crescent wrench, super adjustable, 12-inch, made in the USA, J.H. Williams and Company, AP12. I thought my father's name was Liz, and my father engraved his last name on the side of that. So no more vice grips. But the whole idea, in my mind, I'm thinking impact. That's how you're going to break it. Just prolonged stress rarely breaks it. It's those knocks, those impacts. So how can I use my impact wrench on my cross travel clutch knob? Well, this came to mind right away. It's a 1/2-inch drive. It's Chicago Electric. It's a great thing to have in the back of your truck for, you know, with the combination of this and a breaker bar. In a floor jack, it's a great way to change tires. I also have an impact driver by DeWalt. So what I've done, I've got my 3/8 adapter. I think that's what size those are. I took an old, well, it's PT. I'm not sure the brand. It came out of a vocational school's toolboxes. I've driven a hole in there, and that's where the number 3 taper pin would usually go. Now I have an old reamer here that's dulled. So there's a taper pin that holds this knob on. Let's just get right up close to it. Okay, and I think you can see where I'm going now. I could probably just stop talking at this point. And I just want you to witness me breaking this thing free. So, first, we will install the 13mm deep well socket with the reamer in the tapered hole. Get that, it's not going to fall out. And I'm going to sit down for this, because this is the night and the moment when I free my cross slide. Now, this pin is in there. It's pretty long. Should I tape it up? It seems to be clear of hitting anything, and I don't anticipate it making a bunch of revolutions. Hopefully I'll be able to. We better put something on there. Just in case. We don't need any. We don't need any reamers flying through the air. And if I can just get it so it's not going to fly out. I could find a shorter piece of stock to do this with. So, seeing that it was in the clockwise direction is engaged. It was engaged when it locked up, but it's obviously not engaged anymore, or my carriage would be traveling all over the place. It'd be across the street by now. So, logically, I'm thinking I need to turn this thing counterclockwise. No, I'm sorry. I need to turn this thing clockwise to engage it. So, here we go. Do a little bit the other way. Okay, it's kind of disappointing. I was hoping might have had something there. I'm going to give it a little bit more. It's just a screw. Okay. We got nothing. Now, let's put this in gear. And let's release the clutch. And put this on feed. No, I'm not sure if that'll make any difference or not. Let me try it. Okay, now go the other way. Oh, I think I got something that time. Okay, I'm not sure what the torque values are of this other Chicago Electric is. It may be, it may not be. And here I'm going to use 1/2 inch drive with a 3/8 underneath it. I somehow don't think this is any stronger. Yeah, I don't think no, I wouldn't say anything is in danger over here. Someone brazed this back on, did a poor job. I attempted to try to bend that thing straight, but we all know how that'll turn out. Okay, well, I'm not sure if we learned anything here or not. did manage to how in the hell did that break? Yeah, we don't know how it broke. Really kind of disappointed here. I really thought this was going to break that free. Oh yeah.